United States of America truly is a land of the immigrants. People from different culture, different countries, different backgrounds with different languages has come together and agree to live together, interact together, communicate together, go to college together, do business together, and even get married. Therefore, tonight I'm here to state that English language should be the official language of the United States of America. United States of America, no doubt, is an English-speaking nation. No doubt about that. But at the same time, is a land that is full of immigrants, is a land that has different kinds of people from different backgrounds coming to live together as one, which the founding fathers acknowledged and established a constitution that made room for everyone to live together as one. For instance, when you want to when you apply for a job, it is stated in their policy that they do not discriminate against sex, against color, against race. Why? This is because the Constitution states that there should be no racial discrimination. When you apply to college, it is also stated in their policy that they do not discriminate against sex. Why? This is so because the founding fathers acknowledge this land to be lands of immigrants. They acknowledge that people from different parts of the world with their languages has come together to live as one. Therefore, they established a constitution that made room for everyone to live as one. So, therefore, there should be a language that binds everyone together. What is an official language? An official language is is a language that has been granted a special legal status by a country. It is a language that is accepted by a country, taught in schools, used to do business. That is an official language. Therefore, making English the official language of the United States of America, this is what it simply means. Meaning that English, despite the fact that I am from Nigeria, someone from Mexico, someone from Germany, someone from India, we came together making English as an official language, meaning that we use English to do business, we use English to interact, we use English to communicate with one another. I mean, I believe this will enable us to live together as one, adopting English language as the official language of the United States of America. My reasons: number one, communication reason. There is no way we can communicate with one another if we don't speak in English. I have my language. I'm a Yoruba man from the western part of Nigeria. A Mexican lives in this country. Someone from Germany lives in this country. Someone from India also lives. They live in this country. And we all have our languages. But for us to communicate with one another in this country, we need to establish English language as the official language. Number two, to understand one another. There is no way I can understand a Mexican except he speaks in English. There's no way I can understand an Indian who is living in this country except he speaks in English. There's no way I can understand a lecturer who lectures me in college or in high school except he speaks in English. So for me to be able to understand other people from different backgrounds with different languages who has come to live in this great nation, we need to speak in English language. There was a time I worked with McDonald, and I happened to work with a lady. She came from she is a Mexican, and we could not communicate with each other because she doesn't speak in English. She only speaks Spanish. I speak English. So if for us to get to hear, listen, or understand one another, for us to communicate, it would have been better if we both understood English. So for communication reason, we need to adopt English language as the official language of the United States of America. Secondly, to understand one another. If I speak my language now, there's no way you can understand me. If you speak your language, there's no way I can understand you. If you speak German to me, there's no way. If you speak French to me, there's no way I can understand, because I'm not a French. I'm from a different part of the world. So for me to understand you, well, English language, for we to understand one another better, English language is, we should adopt English language as the official language of the United States of America. This country is full of different kinds of people from different places. And the Constitution, the founding father, acknowledge this. So for us to understand ourselves, we need an official language, and that language is English language. Number 3, why I feel that English language should be the official language of the United States of America is for us to live together. There is no way we can live together if we don't communicate to each other, we don't understand each other. There is no way we can live together. And the only way this can be possible is by adopting a language that everyone understands, and that's the only way we can do business together. That's the only way we can go to school and study together. That's the only way I can listen, communicate and understand a lecturer who speaks in English language. That's the only way. There is this incident that happened a very long time ago in the Bible, and it's called the Tower of Babel. These were different kinds of people who are doing business, who did business together. They lived together, and because they understood, they spoke in one language. The Bible says they spoke in one language. They understood each other. So there was unity, there was progress. But by the time they decided to build a tower that we get to heaven, God came down, and the Bible says he confused their language. And henceforth they started speaking different languages. As a result, this led to disunity. They could not live together because they could not communicate to one another. They could not understand one another. Therefore, they could not live together because they spoke in different languages. Adopting English language as the official language of the United States of America will enable us to not only communicate together, understand one another, but it will enable us to live together in peace. It will enable us to do business together. It will enable us to go to college and learn together, because there is a language that has unified everyone. There's a language that every one of us had, aside our different languages, coming from different backgrounds. Speaking English language unifies everyone, brings everyone together. So to me, if I can add to this, English language, adopting English language as the official language of the United States of America, foster unity. It encourages unity. It encourages, it develops social interaction. Lastly, I would like to say, America indeed is a great nation. It's a land of potentials. It's a land where dreams can be achieved. Knowing fully well that this land is full of different kinds of people from different places with different languages. We need to have a unifying language. We need to have a common language that everyone can have access to and understand. I am different. I am from Nigeria and I have my dialect. A Mexican is different from me. He's from his country, he speaks another country. But we all agree to live together, adopting, establishing, using English language as the official language of the United States of America is the only way, is one of the ways, not only, but one of the ways that can unify us and move us forward. Thank you very much, and God bless you.